Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs, and today I'm going to show you how I used our new ombre stamp pads on a background stamp. Our ombre stamp pads come in 3 different colors, so that's why I have 3 different cards: Bermuda Bay, Rich Razzleberry, and Calypso Coral. These stamp pads are designed to give you an ombre look on a smaller stamp, but I'm going to show you how I use them on our giant background stamps. The card I'm going to demonstrate for you today, I'm going to use Bermuda Bay, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the stamp pad. It comes with 5 different palettes, and they're all clicked in here, and they're all various shades of the Bermuda Bay. Now, they don't come in re-inkers, the ink that refills your stamp pads, because you would have to buy 5 of them because there's 5 different colors, and it would be more cost effective that once you have used your pad up, to just buy a new pad rather than buy 5 re-inkers. So that's a question you might have. They are designed to use a smaller stamped image, and you just kind of tap it around, as you have probably seen on the Stampin' Up video, but I'm going to show you how to take them out and use them individually. All right, so I'm going to use the diagonal stripe stamp, background stamp. It comes in clear and wood, and I buy mine in clear because they are a little more cost effective, and I like to use my Misty when I'm doing my background stamps. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to use a piece of Whisper White that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I have found that when I use my Misty, I have to kind of offset my paper a little bit. So let's see if I can get that in there like that. All right, so let's take a look at our background stamp. I'm going to visually, in my mind, divide it into 5 sections because I have 5 different colors. And we want to overlap them a little bit so that there's no line. So as I go, I'll go over the section in front. Now I'm going to start with a light color, and you can start with the dark color, doesn't really matter. And I'm going to ink about 1/5 of the stamp section here, and I'm turning the stamp around like this so that I make sure I get equal coverage. It has a little handle that you can hold on to, and I always make sure to put them back where they go, because I don't want them to when they're out not be able to tell which one's the the 3rd lightest or the 4th darkest or whatever. So make sure you click them back in, and actually I don't even click it back in. I lay them in there because sometimes with these background stamps I like to re-ink and stamp twice, which I'll show you. So I'm just gonna go down, overlapping each little section a little bit, down to the 4th one. It takes a little more work, but the effect is beautiful. Down to the darkest color, really trying to get full coverage on here. Looks like I need to go back to the center a little bit. I missed a little bit of this. Let's see if I can blend that all in. I can look at my stamp and see where I need to kind of blend it. All right, so let's close it down and see how it looks. Now, if you're using a clear block or a wooden block, you'll only be able to stamp it one time because you won't be able to realign it. And there we go. You can see the light and the dark. Now, because I have it on my Misty and I don't need to, it's not moving, I'm going to do it again to make those lines even more solid. It looks great like it is now, but I can stamp it several times to get the ink really filled in. Ombre has been a popular look for a while. I know my first I guess introduction to ombre, when I started seeing people's hair that had that look from light to dark. And I mean, obviously ombre is something that's been around forever. It was just a popular trendy term in the more recent years. All right, this last section, my arm's getting a workout today, and let's go back and stamp it again. Beautiful. All right, I think that's good. All right, now the next part of this card I want to show you is something that's coming up in August. If you're watching this video, as soon as I publish it in July, this is a set that will be available only next month in August of 2016, from August 2nd to the 31st. And it is a precious set called Thoughtful Branches. It has lots of different trees and plants, and then really beautiful sayings that you can use to go along with it. So I'm using that, and I'm going to stamp tone on tone. I'm going to use the hydrangea or tree leaves and just get my regular Bermuda Bay, ink that, and put it down right there. Let's squish it in. All right, now the best part of this stamp set is that it comes with a coordinating framelit set. And I'm going to use my thicker base, the new platform for the Big Shot. I'm going to use that because this is a more intricate die. Let's see if I can get it lined up without sticking my head in the camera. This is a more intricate die, and this new platform really helps cut these well. I just moved it. Shoot. All right. There we go. Now I'm also going to cut out an oval, and you'll see why in just a second. Carefully run it through, and I do like to go ahead and run it through twice just to make sure we get all those little pieces cut. Let's take it off. There's our oval. And you definitely want to use your brush and your foam mat on this. And if you leave that die in place, which mine's already come out, it kind of, you can push a little bit harder to get all those little pieces out. You don't have to worry about your cardstock. All right, so most of them have come out. Let's see if we can get the rest of them out. You don't want to push too hard once that framelit has come out. All right, we've got one stubborn one right here. Let's see if I can get it out. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the reason I cut the oval is because I don't want this to be see-through. I want it to be solid in the middle. So I'm going to take some dimensionals. The edge is really good for this, and I'm going to use my scissors to cut some little tiny pieces. I want this to have some dimension, and I'm going to put these kind of sporadic, about 5 around here in these spots. Now, like I said, this stamp set and the framelits, the coordinating framelits, will be available in August only. And if you have earned a bonus days coupon in July, or more than one, you can use it towards this set and get it at a discount, which is really fun. All right, I've got those put down. So let's put that here, and we're ready to put our card together. I found that I really liked to put a solid thing behind that just because I didn't quite like it as see-through. All right, let's use some fast views. Get this stuck down. And then some vellum. And I'm going to use just a little bit here on the edge so that the adhesive won't show through too much. Now, all the dimensions for this project, as well as the products, will be listed on my blog, so make sure you hop back over there to check it out. I went ahead and cut out the stem, which is part of that same set, and it's Cucumber Crush. And put that down, just like that. Beautiful. Now the sentiment, I've got a white piece already ready to go. So let's stamp the sentiment again from the Thoughtful Branches. Right here. See if I can get it on there. There we go. I'm going to put it right here. Whoops. A little bit over the flower. And we'll trim that off. Black twine bow makes, or black baker's twine makes an easy bow. And it's small and delicate, which I like. Okay, let's trim that and get a glue dot and add that right there. And there you have it, ombre background stripes. Let's look at the colors again in the ombre stamp pad. We have Rich Razzleberry, Bermuda Bay, and Calypso Coral. I'm not sure which one's my favorite if I had to choose one. I love all of them. Now I wanted to show you something else. One thing I tried was spritzing that background stamp once it was inked, and before I stamped it, I spritzed it, and it gave kind of a more runny look, and I like that a lot. I thought it went really well with the umbrella set. And here it is also when I did the exact same thing, except I stamped it. I stamped the Rich Razzleberry onto the Sweet Sugar Plum cardstock. So that created a really neat look. And one other thing I did with them, with my stamps, when I took them out, is I made ombre letters. So each one of these went on one letter to create that ombre look. So these ombre stamp pads are really neat. I encourage you to give them a try. It's hard to pick just one, so you might as well get all three of them because they're fabulous. And make sure that you, if you need a link, to hop back to my blog and get it, and let me know what you guys think. I hope you like these new ombre stamp pads. I really like them. All right, thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.